Yo, what up? Hi, it's me, Bell. There's probably gonna be some like V513 just footage in the background. So this is my little update video on April 3rd, 2024. I haven't really done one of these before, but I feel like at this point it's a little bit necessary for me to put this all into a video that you guys can digest and go through and just listen to rather than actively reading or something if you want to. About what's going on with the channel, what's going on with me that I can talk about at this point in time, etc. So, first thing I have here is I wanted to, and this goes against what I would normally do, but I want to talk about some analytics with the streams. So, average viewership, I mean, it's definitely down. Past 30 days, it's been at 1.4. Live streams are hit or miss. I don't want to say that I don't care, because it's nice to have it, but I don't pay mind to it. Right? I'm not constant grinding like I used to be. Same thing with follows. It's been a bit of a thing to try and get new followers into the stream. You know, all that. I am trying to host more collabs though. Like, I'm gonna try and host collabs. Very soon. I'm gonna try and join in on some, etc. But yeah. We've been recently streaming a lot of Mario 64, a lot of Minecraft. A lot of people have talked about how that's a bit of an oversaturated category. And, well, both of them are, really. And I agree. And that's why I'm probably going to be streaming more indie games. I will get into that soon, but that's been an issue because a lot of in-development games still, like Supermarket Simulator, Lethal Company, etc., are not optimized, which means I have not been able to stream them until now, almost. Next thing I wanted to talk about was some recent donations made. Just like a shout out. Mainly to Devil Dragon. Devil Dragon 97, for those of you who don't know, is one of our lovely community moderators on both Discord and on the actual Twitch channel. They're like subscribed for like upwards of 6 months, I think, already. So, I want to give them a huge shout out for that. They've also given like 25 community subs over time, which is awesome, and it helps out a lot. They also, I feel like Devil Dragon either really likes my content or has some sort of hee hee ha ha ulterior motive to this, but they gifted me a Hat in Time while it was on like Spring Steam sale, which I couldn't really buy at that point in time because I was a little strapped for cash. So I want to give them a proper shout out here for just going the extra mile when they don't really have to. I want to give a shout out to the rest of my subscribers who have all been contributing about like $2.50 a month. It's not much. Bezos takes, his 50% cut because I'm a small streamer, so I don't have any Partner Plus stuff to get a better split. But of course, thanks to Devil Dragon, Wiser, and Frostbee, who have all been in the Discord. Thank you to also Hazelfelt, who doesn't actually have their Discord connected to their Twitch, and I have to actually reach out to them about that and say, hey, you didn't connect your Twitch so you don't get the bonus perks. Speaking of bonus perks, this video will be early access. Speaking of that, to subscribers only. And I've recently been recording videos that will go up for subscribers first on days that I don't have anything planned for streams. Sort of just something to gnaw on while I just relax, rest, go to my day job, etc. In the future, after this summer, whenever things get settled out and I have whatever, I'll talk about that in a later part of the video, but when things settle down, you'll see a lot of art coming into the sub-early access channel, at least cropped, possibly not the full things because I don't want them getting leaked, but stuff related to becoming a full VTuber. That's gonna be coming around July is when I'm gonna start acquiring that stuff. I gotta work on getting a credit card, I gotta work on building credit so I can use PayPal credit to help break up those prices into payment plans. So that way I'm not, like, just using all this money at once. Because that's been a real struggle, in the past, so, you know. There'll also be more behind-the-scenes-y content that'll become a regular thing eventually, whenever I do, like, any kind of stream that had more than, like, 5 minutes of thought put into it. You know, some streams I just go live because I want to go live, but some of them are really planned, and I want to share some of those details, what went right, what went wrong, what was my takeaway from this experience as a streamer. I'm still trying to learn the ropes, still trying to learn what works and what doesn't. I'm starting to get a little bit of an idea of what works and what doesn't for the channel. Twitch, Discord, Twitter. I need to expand out to TikTok. I haven't posted a YouTube short in a little bit, especially not an edited one. That's hopefully going to change in the future. I'll be able to hopefully edit down some this summer. But thanks to all of the contributions given by subscriptions, bit donations from various people, etc., I have been able to afford both an i9 to upgrade my CPU and, coming in tomorrow, a 4070 NVIDIA graphics card, which is a huge step for the streams because no longer will you deal with crashes because it overloads the PC's video encoder. No longer will you have to deal with lower graphics settings. I will actually be able to stream indie games that are unoptimized and stuff. I'll be able to stream modded, like Lethal Company. Modded Lethal Company, and Lethal Company itself has never been streamable for me, no matter what. I just can't handle it on any PC of mine, so this is gonna be a huge step for us to have both of these, and I want to thank all of you for this because part of paying for that like graphics card was pulling out the like $76 of Twitch payout that I was holding on to for buying the graphics card. So again, thank you. It means a lot. I do want to plug this just really quickly, that since I afforded the graphics card, just barely, and it's gonna be a little bit rough the next few weeks, but, you know, if you want to support me more, you can always, but it's always optional. I'll probably be revamping my Throne page one last time to remove everything, put in things that I just want, and probably make more money options to send. That'll just remove art commissions off of the Throne page, and I will just do regular donations through Twitch. And I'll keep it to just items and HRT fund. So, expect that overhaul to be coming in and Throne channel to be popping off when I do that. Yeah. It's always not required, but if you want to send me something, your gift will be unboxed possibly on stream if I can get a hand cam working. and put on a video on YouTube, and you'll get a very special thank you from me. Next up on here that I have is recent lifestyle. Yeah. So, we just got done with Easter. So at my job, it's turning into get rid of Easter and put in like everything else for the summer. Like pretty much up until the 4th of July, you know, Mother's Day, graduations, Father's Day, etc. So they've been working us really hard. So it's been leading to me not being able to stream as much because of getting really tired from work. So I'm sorry about that. But I have recently, thanks to work kind of working me harder, go on a day trip. I have not been on one in a long while. And so to get on to go on one, was really nice. It was nice to get out of the house and go take a trip to Houston, Texas, and do a lot of really cool stuff. It was a while of driving, but it was worth it to take me and Minnie along. And I want to do more stuff like that in the future for myself, to break up the streaming work grind and find more things for me to do around here. In the future, what the future holds. I'm currently in a state of where I'm living, you know, Middy's family, who has graciously accepted me and is offering me a spot to move with them, is moving. They're gonna have to be out of here before June, and so that may throw off some streams for a while, because I'll be, you know, helping move or something, or I'll be finishing up my last days of work at my current job. But I think it's for the best. We'll be moving quite a ways away from where we are now, so I'll have to like restart on like finding, you know, connections with people, but I think it'll work out, and Middy really needs this. I'll be sad to move away from blood family, but it is what it is. And after that, I probably won't have a job for a little bit, so like money will become extra tight, and I'll start like asking for maybe a little bit of help from, I don't know, Middy if they find a job before me. But I'll also be streaming for like 8 hours a day when I don't have a job, so I can just have something to do with myself. So that way you guys can get, you know, 8-hour streams. I did an 8-hour stream last night. Super fun. I only made it to 7 hours because I didn't want to push myself too hard with 8 hours and go all the way to 4 a.m. We rated out to Sarah, whose stream was unfortunately ending, I believe, so bad timing, but some people have rated me whenever I'm ending streams, so, you know. But yeah, that's sort of just a glimpse, and I don't know anything else really about what the future holds. That's kind of the beauty of life, is you don't, right? You don't know what's coming in the future. I just have to be prepared for it. I know Pride Month is coming up, and I will do something. I know this summer there is going to be possibly, well, now that I'm moving, that's a little wrench thrown into the plans, but hopefully there's going to be a little mini merch drop happening this summer for you guys to come in and support the channel with. And get some really cool, like, limited edition, you know, stickers, as well as some stickers that we'll keep on our storefront. Speaking of future stuff about the channel, is the last thing I wrote down, so I'm just gonna... This chair is getting a little bit squeaky recently. I might have to, like, oil it up or something to keep it from doing that. It's quite a few years old chair now, so, yeah. Future of the channel, I'm probably going to be streaming a lot more after this whole moving debacle has sorted itself out. This whole finding a job debacle, whenever I do move. I'll probably keep you guys updated when that happens. in terms of YouTube, I want to record more shorts. I think I found that I'm generally not that clippable. I don't know if I just don't have enough viewers that don't clip it live or what, but going through VODs and finding clips is already straining enough. But then, like, going through a whole VOD and figuring out that I really just did nothing clippable for several streams in a row, possibly, is a bit demoralizing. So more than likely, I'll start doing form of shorts where I talk about a story instead of, like, playing a game and showing a cool clip from that. And I'll just put gameplay footage from one of my streams in the background or something. Or, because I don't have a V-tier bundle, so I can't keep the viewer's attention through, like, my model, and I don't want to put, like, fucking Subway Surfers Family Guy mobile game ad on, like, the side of my screen, just to keep people's attention. So, YouTube videos, if I end up jobless for a little bit because of this move, more than likely I will do and finish the B3313 full retrospective when I'm not streaming, and hopefully edit it down and then post it, and it'll be the, like, first video on this channel in, like, 6 months. God help me. I had plans to do lore stuff with my character, you know, Belle, through releasing a video every month, and look where that got me. So, that's alright though. I don't need to tease too hard about the lore. Speaking of the lore, haven't written much of it still. It's still formulating in my brain. It's still kind of sitting around up there. Eventually, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna say that that's enough, and I'm gonna go onto, like, you know, Discord call and screen share through sub channel, like, just me working on the lore, or I'll just work on it a bit every day, so that way I'm ready to actually unveil some of it at the debut. That's the end goal, is to debut next year, in about a little over a year from now. But that's far out. A few other things are coming up. My birthday is on May 13th, like my real birthday. I'll probably have a stream if I can. If I'm guaranteed to be moving, I might make it to where my last day of work is before my birthday, just so that way I can spend it with my family. All that. Who knows? But yeah, that's when my birthday is. I'll probably have a birthday stream, all that. You can kind of just drop by and say happy birthday. I don't know if you want to put a gift in my face or something, or just spam the chat with bellflower confetti hype emotes. That's also cool with me. Stream anniversary is coming up this June. I still haven't checked when that is. I don't know if my channel says that. Let me look here. I don't think it says that. About. Yeah, I don't think it really says when I started streaming. I just kind of have a rough time period in which I think I did that. Oh wait, I can only go back through February for videos. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So, yeah. It'll be sometime in June. I'm gonna revamp my page by then. I'm gonna change my edited, I'm gonna edit my suggested channels. I'm going to customize the channel a bit more. You're gonna see some overhauls on the layout. You're gonna see subscriber badges coming soon, new emotes eventually, all that. If you wanna support the channel, watching clips and sending them to other people to get them interested in my channel with a short bite of what I do is always a good thing, because it shows me to new people that might not have seen my content before. Also, April Fool's Day prank. Sorry if I hurt your ears with the Super Releasio 64. But I'm gonna add the little GIF as one of the model swaps on there, so that way you can have me swap to that model, but it might just be a separate one that's, like, way more expensive. It's not actually interactive. Anyways, that's all pretty much. I love you guys. You're wonderful. You're great. I love having you guys as my community. Past like 10 months now, it's crazy to say that, but almost 10 months has been just crazy, honestly. Like, obviously, I started streaming hardcore, taking it seriously in December of last year, but I celebrate the stream anniversary in June because that's when I did my first really early streams. And those they're something else. They're lost to time, and I think they should stay lost to time. But, yeah. Thank you so much for listening into this and watching whatever I put in the background. If I'm editing this or Midi's editing this, put up, like, a Hotel Mario gif on screen or something. And I'll see you in the next one, whenever that is. Probably right after stream anniversary or something this, summer. So, thank you. Have a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, night, wherever it is. And bye-bye!